The year is 1988, and Michael Dukakis rides in a tank to show his commitment to defense, and it works beyond his wildest dreams. All Republicans withdraw from the election and bow before the tank, as Dukakis wins 100% of the votes. In his first term, Dukakis drives the tank over Eastern Europe as the Warsaw Pact falls with the Soviet Union. Everyone is in awe of the glorious tank. Saddam Hussein is too afraid to invade Kuwait, as he fears the great M1 Abrams tank. During the 1992 election, the economy is in the crapper, but no one is willing to challenge Dukakis and the tank as the Democratic Party is renamed the Party of the Tank as Dukakis rides the M1 Abrams across America in his campaign. In his second term, the M1 Abrams itself is flown to Yugoslavia, where Dukakis' presence in the tank creates an instant peace between all warring factions. The early and mid-1990s are all about Dukakis and the tank. His ad plays at every commercial break on TV, as it is the only commercial that is allowed on TV. Every product within the US has some kind of image of Dukakis inside of his tank. The Dukakis tank merch is completely maxed out in the 90s. President Dukakis then flies the tank to the Middle East and force peace between Israel and Palestine. The Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and Higgs all decide that resistance is futile against the tank, and they all disband. The American people want to amend the Constitution to give Dukakis and the M1 Abrams another term in 1996. However, Republican challenger Bob Dole creates Bob Dole the video game, a first-person shooter which becomes a timeless classic and replaces the Call of Duty franchise with the Dole Cinematic Universe. The election is close between Bob Dole and write-ins for the tank itself in becoming America's next president. Dole wins as his video game takes over the entire gaming industry. In Dole's two terms from 1996 to 2004, the US sees unprecedented technological breakthroughs as Bob Dole the video game overtakes the entire entertainment industry. All authoritarian and anti-American leaders in the world are challenged by the great President Bob Dole himself in PvP matches, and Dole wins them all, forcing all of those leaders to instantly step down. Bob Dole and Michael Dukakis both stand at 100% approval ratings from the American public as the 2004 election arrives. The public doesn't know who to elect as the next president, as the Republicans decide the only one best fit to follow Bob Dole is in fact Bob Dole the video game itself. Bob Dole the video game crushes all opposition in the 2004 and 2008 elections. As the game is inaugurated, the public celebrates knowing that America now has geopolitical cheat codes fully loaded in. All other countries on Earth vote to be annexed by the United States and to be led by Bob Dole the video game in the year 2012. The return of the tank comes in 2012, where the M1 Abrams runs a proper campaign for the Party of the Tank and is of course endorsed by Dukakis himself. The tank crushes all opposition and targets all enemies to world peace. The tank's two terms from 2012 to 2020, as the tank definitely will win another term, are very successful. The M1 Abrams blasts COVID out of existence in China before it can even spawn into this world. Using the brilliance of Bob Dole the video game's hacks, the tank can prevent all diseases from ever coming back. The 2020 election is highly contested between Bob Dole the video game's applicable consoles and the M1 Abrams' tank fuel, as the vote is split exactly 50-50 and nobody knows what to do. The world then turns to all of the conscripted gamers who have been making AI presidential videos about Bob Dole and Michael Dukakis playing Super Mario Bros. Wii, and whoever beats the game and gets all the star coins first will have their endorsed candidate win the 2020 and 2024 elections, as they will both be clumped into one. The stakes have never been higher, as AI presidential voices have come out earlier than they did in our timeline due to the great technological breakthroughs of Michael Dukakis' tank and Bob Dole the video game. AI voiced Dukakis and Dole have the fate of the world in their hands. But that is just one possible scenario for if Michael Dukakis won the 1988 election. What do you think would have happened had Dukakis and the tank won? Write in the comments below, and thank you for watching.